Thank you.
Stephanie is here. Guys, can you say hello to Stephanie?
Hi, everybody.
Stephanie, good evening. How are you? Thank you for joining me. You are welcome to this platform.
Thank you.
You are welcome to this platform of truth. You see, this platform that you are, it's called the platform of truth. We stand by the truth and the truth and the truth and the truth alone. So I will appreciate it if you don't hide anything from us. Please tell us nothing but the truth. You are welcome. You are welcome. My sister, can you please introduce yourself to the whole world? The whole world is listening to you. You have the platform.
My name is Stephanie Otobo. It was me 2017 when everything happened between me and Apostle Suleman. So yeah, it was me.
Actually, can you give us the little bit of what actually happened? What transpired between you and Apostle Johnson Suleman? What led to the whole story?
But I know what you just asked me. But first, can I say something? Because
go ahead, my dear.
I'm clogged with the words of the people, like all the things they've been saying to me. Like I'm so distracted with something right now, and I would like to just say it first. People are crucifying me because I went to the church to apologize and whatever that happened. I just really want you to understand that I'm in my 20s and something just happened suddenly. I was lost. And I was going to court for over 2 years, and I can't stay in Nigeria for one day. Immediately after court, I had to fly back to Canada, and I was told by the judge never to miss a court. 2018, I flew 16 times. Kenya government had to write me because of my papers. I flew to Nigeria 16 times. I had
16 times.
Yes, I was ready to do anything to get out of that thing because I don't know why people cannot understand that. They're just seeing that part and they're not really seeing what I was going through. I'm a human being. Everything happened suddenly. First of all, I'm the destitute between us. I have no money. Fighting a billionaire that is paying off everybody, paid my own friend I was living with to call immigration on me, and she did it. Paying everybody. So I wanted to get out of the situation. He even promised me money. I did not take the money before I went to the church. To tell you, I was not.
So you didn't take money before you went to the church?
I didn't take money. So, but they sent alert 20 million naira to, they arrested me with someone, the guy. His brother gave them an account. Because I told you, it's not because of the money. I wasn't even part of that discussion. If I was part of it, the declined money would have come out from my account. It wasn't my account. I wasn't even involved in the money issue. And after they bounced me with the money, I didn't do anything. I just cut off Frank. I just cut him off. I said, okay, bye. I didn't do anything. So people need to understand that it was a lot of stress for me. That was why I wanted to go to the church, not because of... People are just like fast forwarding everything. I say, oh, you went to the church and did this. Do you know what I was going through?
We understand better now, Stephanie. Feel free. You are not the only one. Do you know how many people who have gone through the same thing? You are a savior to the world. I'm telling you, you don't know what you have done to a lot of people. You help the whole world because we wouldn't have understand who Suleman is. God used you indirectly, but you didn't know. You know what they did to you? It's what they've been doing for a long time until they got it. It's their modus operandi. What they did to you is not news to everybody. If you read comment now, you see, we love you, Stephanie. The Lord is your strength. Let me tell you, get one thing clear here. You are dealing with gang of criminals. There's nothing like godliness in them. We understand perfectly. I understand this story. What played out, everything that happened, we knows. Your coming out today is just a confirmation of everything we've been listening to. So, trying to explain to Nigerians that you go to the church, not be only you now. You know how many people, when they go back to that place, they go beg? He will bribe the journalists. He will bribe everybody that is bribable. He will do everything to cover the news. They were trying to bribe me. There's nothing they did not do until when I said, no, truth must come out. If I did not, if this stood my ground, there won't be Stephanie to come out today to give the real story, the true story tonight. Suleman is a criminal. He has no business being on the pulpit. And he's not the only one. He has gang of hitmen, criminals.
They come after me here in Toronto too. Like, they pretend they want to be my friend. Then the next thing I find out they're watching.
You see? There are so many things that you are still going to shed more light. A lot of people, you see, you have done the foundation that all the women, they are building on. You don't even know what you have done to. So you are a voice to the voiceless, to other women. Don't feel bad. You have truly went through a lot. He's using almost everybody. He's using their glory. He doesn't sleep with all of them. He slept with them because of their glory. So have it at the back of mind that you are still here. God needs you for something. It is not by mistake that you are alive. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, Stephanie. Be happy because you are alive to tell this story. I am so happy when I speak to you because I see the genuineness in you. And thank you. You see that area you are trying to explain? It's good to explain to everybody. But if you read the comment, we know that everybody believes what you are talking about. We've all believed your story. If not for, there's this video that you did whereby you said you put on red. And I'm going to play it for you to hear. You will listen to yourself and compare it to what is happening now. 2017 to now. You know how many years? You already prophesy what is going on now. So feel free, be happy. Thank God they did not even pay you. You are not the only one. He has his perpetual. I'm going to bring the guy that he used to send that fake alert to you. You will see the name. He's from Senate Bank, his name and everything. Their time is up.
I don't even know anything about it.
We know so many things. This whole thing is out. So, Stephanie, let's start our interview. I just want you to understand that. Feel free. Tell the whole world the truth. What exactly happened? How did it happen? Forget about what you've told them in the past. If your story is real, it will be consistent. So, you're welcome.
What happened? 2014. I was texting BBM. Then there was still BBM. I was BBM with my friend that just got married. One girl I grew up with in Sapele, she just got married in Lagos. So we're on BBM together. I was asking her, how did you know this was your husband? So she said, the pastor she sings for is a very strong man that he would just tell you on the phone. I said, really? I said, so if I just text him, he would just tell me who my husband is. He said yes. She said yes. So I said, give me the number. So I texted Suleman 2 different men's names. I said, between these 2 guys, I'm trying to know who the right person is, just for counseling. So he called me. He said, oh, he just left Canada for a 3 days revival. Why did I not come see him? I said, I was there, but I'm not that kind of person that will come to you in person. Like, I can just, text you if I wanted to. That was what I was told. I said I didn't want to come see you. I didn't want to bother you. He said, no. If I want, he can even fly back to Canada. No, meet me. I was like, eh. So he started saying all these things. Then he told me, to cut long story short, he said he's done with his wife, but because of the pastor thing, that he cannot just leave her, that he's looking for another wife. I said, because I was scared when I was skeptical. I'm like, oh, I don't know, you're a pastor, I don't know this kind of thing. And I said, no, don't worry, he's done with his wife. I should not worry at all. That he's done with his wife. That he's just trying to look for another wife first before he can send her away. I said, so, because at that time of my life, I was trying to, get married, settle down. I was looking into some kind of things. So when he said all those stuff, like marriage, so I felt like me, and he told me God sent him to me. That was what he said. And as a pastor, I grew up in Nigeria. I was brought up to like Christian, and I didn't really think anything. So I trusted him. I trusted him with all my life, like that. So that was how the manipulation started. You know, that was how we started. So let me skip to when I got arrested, right? Oh, how do I put it? Because it's a long story.
Why were you arrested? Why?
Okay. So it's hard for me to see him. Like I have not seen him for like 2 months. So I was complaining, and I said, okay, I want to go start my music because I love music, my career. Then he said, I can never have any career.
Can you please share the program? Go ahead.
I said that was not possible because I had plans for my life before I met you. I want to become a musician. I always wanted to sing. He said over his dead body. So we're now like breaking up, kind of like just quarreling kind of thing. So there was a guy here from Toronto here that knows Timaya and knows some musicians in Nigeria. So it was like December period. So he was going to Nigeria too. So I'm like, oh, let's go together so that he can introduce me to Timaya. So we went to Nigeria and he introduced me to Timaya. For real, if you check my page, you will see me and Timaya's picture.
Who introduced you to Timaya?
My friend from here that he arrested me with.
Okay,
so when I got to Nigeria with this guy, I don't know how he knew I was in Nigeria with this guy. Then he started calling me angry all the time. So the guy one day was there when he was abusing me on the phone. The guy was like, do you want to kill this girl? Leave her alone now. The guy now like responded to him because he's just like calling me and oppression kind of thing. You know those kind of insulting, threatening me, all this stuff. So the guy was like, do you want to kill this girl? Leave her alone. You know, and I've had some bad experience with him. He gave me something to drink that almost killed me. Suleman when I came to see him in Lagos in the hotel, he gave me something that almost killed me. So I told the guy. So this guy was like, "Do you want to kill this girl? Leave her alone." As Suleman heard that word, he said, "Who is that guy?" He said, "That's the guy I came to Nigeria with." That day I had tunnel. Now I carry police. They find us follow Lagos, the whole Lagos. I didn't know they were looking for us for like 2 weeks. He now blocked my account. What do you call it when someone froze my account? So he froze my account. I didn't know that he froze my account. So I went to the bank to find out. Me and the guy went to the bank. That was when they said we should wait. Before the next thing, I saw police everywhere. That was how they arrested us. Refusing bail for 3 days. So during that period, my friend I was with was calling his people. They were now looking for lawyers. So we got Keyamu and everything. So refusing
that was how you got into Keyamu.
Yes. So refusing bail, Keyamu said they had to publish it so that we release us. So they did. They published it. And he sued us to court immediately. He said we're trying to blackmail him. So then the judge said, okay, what's the proof that she's trying to blackmail you? There was no proof. So that was how it went. But we were supposed to win the case, but he wasn't showing up at court. And it got over 2 years. So I was just, ready to get out of it. And every after court, Frank always, for 2 years, Frank was approaching me after court. He will say, you will not win this thing. You will not. He now succeedingly transferred the case from this woman judge that would not take bribe. She refused to take bribe. He transferred the case from her hand. Now there I say, I'm done. Because he has been trying to transfer the case from her hand since she refused to take bribe because he wants them to lock us up. She refused. She said she must. Wow. She said she must see the end of the case. But Suleman was trying to transfer the case from her hand. For a year, it was not succeeding, but he finally succeeded. So I got scared and I'm like, you know what? If I can't do this anymore, I was just done. So Frank approached me again. I said, see, let me take you to Abuja. Let's settle this case and blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? Let me give in because I just can't do this anymore. I can't be coming to Nigeria for this. Canadian government is after me. Like, why are you traveling like this and all this stuff? So I had to go to the church.
That was what happened. So the case was in Nigeria. And you had to travel all the way from Canada to Nigeria all the time.
I wasn't safe to stay in Nigeria for one day. Immediately after kids, I'm coming. Before a day before kids, I'm going. You know, it was a lot. And it was me and the guy, I was buying his ticket because he's like, you don't put trouble for my life now. I have to buy his ticket.
So you have to cater for the other guy at the same time.
I was staying in Nigeria, hotel, everything for 2 years. Come on, guys, you guys should understand. I didn't go to the church because I was done.
And how did Frank Shaibu now approach you to come and do that damage
after the court? Frank showed up to us and was like, oh, then my friend collected his number. I agreed. I was the one that agreed. My friend, because he's a guy, he's just like, oh, it's your life, whatever you want to do. I said yes, because I really wanted to get out of there. I'm like, I'm done anything. I'm done. I didn't want to know anything. So when Frank said, oh, don't worry, they will even give you money. I said, no, well, let's go. So he took us to the Abuja at this popular hotel. I've forgotten this hotel. It's popular. I know some people will know it there. Anyways. So we're at the hotel. That was where he prepped me. He said, oh, these are what I'm going to say and say and say. I even have a recording of when he was talking. You will hear Frank voice. I have the recording because they made sure I will not record anything, as in everything was tight. But
and you managed to record it. CIA! Go ahead. Is it Transcorp Hotel?
Frank carried 2 different guys with him and tell them, make sure, even my laptop, when they can't go to the next room, my phone stood there. I put up inside my body like this instead of... Well, I could not get a video recording, but it was an audio.
It's good.
I immediately sent it to someone. I said, I'm in Abuja, in case I don't come back. This is what is going on. So, yeah. That was when Frank came to Abuja and prepped me in the hotel. Then from there to Auchi with
took you to Auchi. And the two army officer drove you to Auchi, right?
Not 2 officers, a lot of officers. Like I felt like a president. If you see I've never seen that kind of thing before in my life. Like, I was even that scared. I'm like, what's going on? Am I supposed to be scared? Why so much police? Frank was like, because the man wants to make sure that I get there without no error. Like, I come there and do it. He wants to make sure. If you see how the bumper-to-bumper escorts, I'm like, what is going on? And even when I was in the church, I wanted to say the truth, but I was scared that
they're not kill you
out of my head. If it was from Canada, I would have just said the truth immediately. But I was there, and and I was wondering why the wife is supporting that kind of thing, because she was standing right there.
Stephanie, please wait. I just want to confirm something. When you came into the church, you entered the church through the back, through the altar, the back of the altar, right? With your police officer.
Yeah.
And you did. Papa wasn't there. It was the woman. You spoke to him on the phone.
Yes, first, because I said I was not going to go to the church without him first, because I want to make sure that the spirit of God is there while I'm going there to lie. Because why are you calling me to lie in the house of God? So I wanted, because I don't know, now I be the pastor. Am I the pastor? Am I supposed to tell him what to do? I wanted to get out of trouble. But if you say come and lie, I was wondering, God, this is your house. Why am I being called to lie in the house of God? So they said go to the church. He said, oh, today is a service day. Nobody sees Papa in the all night. I said, I don't care. If you want me to come outside, he must come and face me and make sure that even if I don't tell him face to face that you are trying to lie in the house of God, I want the spirit to be there when he's sending me to do that. So they said I could not see him. I said I'm not going anywhere until I see him. So they took me to him upstairs. When I sat down and I said, so I will go down and lie. I repeated everything. Make it a year. Make his spirit sit down. They watch me say, lie in the house of God. Like, why?
So for those of you who are wondering,
But me, I wanted to get out of problem for over 2 years that I'm going through. I've exhausted my life, like everything. I wanted to get out of it. I'm like, anything, no, but this is not going to be on me because this man is the owner of this church and he's calling me to lie. So I spoke to him upstairs. That